So what's up, guys? Um, yeah, it's about 1:30ish. Um, just got back from a brainstorm session with some of my best friends back here in South Louisiana, and I just have so many thoughts racing through my head right now. So thought it'd be the perfect time to start my YouTube channel. I've been saying I need to start it soon because I'm about to embark on a pretty crazy journey, and so you know. There's no time like now. So, yeah, so, kind of a little bit about me. Yeah, I grew up in South Louisiana. Grew up in a small town. Um, Decided to go to Arizona State for college, but then found out it wasn't for me. I just went for the first semester, last semester in the fall of 2017. Met amazing people, made great connections, had amazing perspective changes, and I definitely needed to go there, but it was time for me to go. So yeah, I'm back here in South Louisiana, working and saving up because in May I'll be moving to India, and so I decided now would be a great time, and kind of the whole reason to do all this is because personally in my life, what I feel I'm supposed to do in this life is really spread as much peace and love and truth in this world and to as many people as I possibly can. And in my way of doing that, I plan on doing it through business. And it may sound ironic, spreading peace and love and, stuff in the world, helping people through business, but I'll go on that on a next video, and I'll talk more on that. Yeah, because I feel like that's my way that I can influence, kind of the way things are going in the world. And I'm not saying it's just me, it's, we're all definitely a part of something a lot bigger in this world right now, and it's there's no one way that we can fix it. It's called a wicked problem. It's there's no one way to fix it, and any kind of solution or what you feel would work. There's no way of testing it. You just gotta kind of go with it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And there's no way of taking it back. And that kind of mirrors all of our individual lives, man. And it's that's one thing I really hope to inspire a lot of you to do is to just really live a true life. Not doing something that you hate for the rest of your life. Finding your bliss and then following it, running after it and chasing it. And it's, dude, like, once you start doing that, I can't describe it. It's beautiful and amazing, but like it's truly indescribable, the feeling you get whenever you really find something that is your bliss. And when I say blissful, it's not something that just makes you happy or joyful. It's unexplainably just positive, and I can't explain it, but it's amazing. And it sounds all great, but the catch is that it's not hard, and it's very challenging and uncomfortable all times, pretty much. And well, not all times, but in the beginning. And just initiating kind of that momentum to get going, to really start making a change in your life. Because man, like, none of us are really living in bliss. A lot of us have a lot of issues, a lot of problems that we're going through in life, messed up situations that we may be stuck in or feel stuck in and believe that we're stuck in. But man, it's like, once you start taking those few steps to start making a change in your life, and even if you don't know what the hell you want to do with it, just bumping around into things, and like it's like, oh, I made like this, and then it doesn't turn out, or it's you bump into something else, and then like what happened to me was like, I just started bumping into all kinds of things of all different spectrum, because like my belief was that like, if you know something really well, you know something really well, but if you know something and you know something completely different, like, biology, and then math, and then like a brain like that is a lot more creative, a lot more just well developed than one person who specifies in one thing. So my challenge to myself was to start growing my mind as much as I can. So I started trying to learn things that were totally different or not even related to each other to get a better understanding, because the more you accumulate, the better ideas you have. And so that was just my understanding and how I kind of came to where I am now. And because my bliss, what I felt I wanted to do with my life, it didn't exist. I had to create it and make it, and that'll happen for most people. And that's why a lot of people don't like their lives, because they're doing what a lot of other people do, or what a lot of other people told them to do. And they're not liking it because they never did what they truly felt they wanted to do. There was that, I don't know what it is. It's this, people call it conscious or inner guidance system. People acknowledge it as God, but whatever you want to call it, there's something in you that knows what you want. It knows what you should be doing, when you're younger and you do something, or even now when you do something, if it's good or bad. If you do something that's pretty messed up, and it's like, I've been following that inner guidance system, and it's scary because we don't know what it is. It's amazing. I don't know what it is, but it works. Just following it's hard, but it's man, it challenges you, but it's breakthroughs after breakthroughs. It's it'll throw something, and it's dang, I really don't want to do that. That's super uncomfortable. But it's once you start doing it, and it's oh, that's why. And it's and then things start coming up, and man, it just starts snowballing. But it's once you start doing that momentum, you'll probably drop it a few times, but just keep back up. And when you go, it's an amazing feeling, because really pushing to something that you feel makes your life purposeful, something that not only helps you but helps others. I feel that's what life's really about. We're all on our own individual paths. There's almost 8 billion people, and we all have a different perspective of life. We all have our own way of going through it. But, just making sure you can focus on yourself, build yourself up. And I'm not saying be narcissistic, but I'm saying make sure you take care of yourself first, so that then in return you can help others. Because whenever you do that, and then you help others, you just start, formulating and creating this amazing, kind of positive energy around you wherever you go. And it's I'm not saying, things will all be, butterflies and rainbows, but it's man, it sure brings a lot more positive energy into your life whenever, you're doing a lot of good for people, versus if you're, screwing over a lot of people. Sooner or later it'll catch up to you, whether you're doing good or bad. And whatever you want to catch up with you, I highly suggest you start doing that to yourself, and treating yourself and reflecting that to other people. So that's kind of how I live my life. And I would really like to document it and kind of show how I do that, and kind of also show kind of the different perspectives of the world that I encounter. And that's a thing that has really made my personal growth just boom. Is really at times just wholeheartedly just being open to someone when they speak, and putting my beliefs to the side for a second, and just really seeing things through their perspective, really feeling what they feel. And I'm not saying dismiss your beliefs or anything, but just have the realization that everything you believe can be totally wrong. And that may be scary for many people, but it was for me. Because I used to be a super hard science nerd. If it wasn't black and white and I couldn't see it, then I didn't believe it. But I'll talk about that later on. But there are some insane things that have happened in my life, and some things that have kind of cracked my shell and exposed me to a lot. And you know, it's very important, you know, kind of have that analytical seeing, operating through life through, you know, kind of a scientific method standpoint, but making sure you don't get stuck in your beliefs, because you know it bogs you down. It's like, you know, kind of, it's like pulling weights, and you know, it's like in the past, if you know, if you're holding on to stuff, which all of us are, it's every time, you know, you kind of break a cycle, or you kind of put yourself in an uncomfortable position. And I'm not saying be stupid with it, but you know, that's why all these big business people say you gotta take that risk. So you gotta put yourself in that vulnerable, uncomfortable position to be able to break through that cycle, or break through that wall or situation that you're in, so that you can then drop a weight, so that you can cut your cord, and then you're lighter, you're more on your journey, you're going faster, you're going stronger. And you know, man, that's what it's about. And it's really hard, but you know, through everything I do, I really hope that I can inspire people to do that. And you know, really just start improving their lives. And you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, something drastic like drop out of school to start a company and move across the world or anything, but like you know, even something small, like, you know, eat more fruits and vegetables, or you know, like not drinking every night. And you know, just, you know, simple steps can like really improve your life. And you know, whatever fits you, you know, like don't judge yourself to other people. Like I said, you know, we're all on our own individual paths. Like um, don't judge other people for it. Like, you're not, like, you are your own person. You are at your own pace through this life. So you know, just do what you feel is right. Do what you feel will bring bliss into your life. And man, if you just start doing that, again, it won't be hard. I mean, it won't be easy, but dude, it's the way to live life, man. Like, it truly is. Life keeps going. So my bad. The video got cut short, but yeah. I mean, that was kind of all I really wanted to say in the first video. So yeah, if you know, kind of like what I have to say, or you know, you want to follow my journey, then please subscribe and like the video. And this is definitely one of many. Yeah, so here we are, and I'm glad we can start this journey together. Yeah, peace, love, and namaste.